Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Reactor, and this is Quinn, and today's article is from BBC.com, and it's titled, Interpol Chief Meng Hongwei Vanishes on Trip to China.
That's
So
serious.
What is Interpol, like some Indian tribe or something? They have a chief?
No, Dave, Interpol it's the international FBI. if you
Why do they have
will.
a chief?
I think that's just the title that they give the head official there.
What? No. I don't know, whatever. Meng Hongwei was elected Interpol's head 2 years ago.
I did not
Huh.
know that.
Yeah, no one even knows who he is.
It could be on a Jeopardy question someday.
That's like the international police, so like this is an international crime.
A lot of people probably know
I bet
that
they're looking for him.
already.
Where's the boss?
He's probably kidnapped.
Yeah. Or dead. He got robbed. France has opened an investigation into the disappearance of Meng Hongwei, the Chinese head of the international police agency Interpol. So he probably lives in China? He's Chinese?
I would guess.
Huh. His family have not heard from him since he left Interpol HQ in the French city of Lyon for a trip back to China a week ago, police sources say. He did not disappear in France, a source close to the inquiry told AFP. The South China Morning Post quoted a source as saying Mr. Meng, 64, was taken away for questioning in China. Huh? Oh, China got him.
Oh, okay.
The Hong Kong-based newspaper added that it was not clear why he was being investigated by discipline authorities or where he was being held. Wow. Oh. What?
So wait, who took him?
China. For questioning. Discipline authorities.
Taken away.
Yeah.
Just like taken. That's what?
By a government.
Okay.
Chinese officials have so far made no public comments on the issue. Mr. Meng is a senior Communist Party official in China. Huh.
He must have been doing some bad stuff, and they're like, they're
Isn't
looking-
China communist? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. As far as I know,
So,
China is.
A senior Communist Party official, that means he's high up in the government. Of the legit government, the established government that has power, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Being called all the way back there, he must have done something very questionable.
You got called back? Yeah, I don't know.
Call it kidnapped, however you want to call it.
What is the French investigation looking at? It was opened after Mr. Meng's wife went to police to report her husband missing. She said she has not heard from him since his departure on 29 September. So,
He doesn't get a phone call.
yeah. He disappeared. She went to the French police, and the French police kind of know what happened to him. Oh, hey,
Right. They're
French
like,
government.
it's not our problem.
Chinese government, hey, are you gonna let him go? That's pretty much all they can ask, you know?
Right.
Police sources said their investigation was into what is termed in France a worrying disappearance, Reuters reports. Okay. Meng Hongwei's disappearance seems to fit in with the now familiar pattern among China's senior Communist Party officials. The official in question suddenly drops out of the public eye, and an alarm is raised that the person is missing, usually by members of the public. Eventually, the party issues a terse statement that the official is under investigation. The official is then booted from the party for disciplinary infractions, and eventually a prison sentence is announced. Wow. So he's probably going to go to prison. Since Xi Jinping came to power in 2012, well over 1 million party officials have been disciplined in this way, or in some way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Are they being disciplined because their actions are in, is it because the people higher up are kind of like disciplining them because they're not following along with what they're supposed to be doing?
Jinping came to power. I guess he's the dictator or communist leader or something.
Is it a dictator?
I have
Or
no
it's a
idea.
leader, right? Like the leader.
No idea. Mr. Hongwei's case is notable for a few reasons. First, his wife notified the French authorities after he had only been missing for a few days. Family members of missing party officials rarely, if ever, reach out to foreign authorities, in fear their relatives will face even greater punishment. Oh, but they live in France, I take it, because that's where Interpol is.
Right.
And maybe that's what they're grabbing them for. Like, you're an agent of France, you know? You're in a French...
You're double agent.
Yeah. Did the wife do this because she felt there was no other option? Also, at one time, China prized Mr. Cheng's lofty position at Interpol, so they were proud of it. And now they took him. So we don't know why, and if they were proud of it in the past, it's maybe not the case, right? If he has really gone missing within the Chinese state apparatus, who did he anger? Or what could he have done for Beijing to willingly and publicly forfeit the top job at Interpol? Oh, yeah, okay, I get what they're saying. They had influence on the top job at Interpol. That's a great position, you know?
Right.
They have a government official who's the chief of Interpol, and they can make him do whatever they want. But now they're taking him and shutting him down. Yeah. He must have done something crazy for them to destroy a power control they have, you know?
Right.
How has Interpol reacted? In a statement, the organization said it was aware of reports of the alleged disappearance of Mr. Meng. This is a matter for the relevant authorities in both France and China, it said. Interpol added that the Secretary General, not the President, was in charge of the day-to-day running of the 192-member organization. So, the Secretary General and not the President. So he doesn't do anything at Interpol.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're saying. Okay, so who really cares if he's missing? He doesn't really do anything, you know?
Where is he?
The Chinese have.
That's reassuring.
Media statement, 5 October 2018. That's today. News, media statement concerning Interpol President Meng Hongwei. We are aware of media reports in connection with the alleged disappearance of Interpol President Meng Hongwei. This is a matter for the relevant authorities in both France and China. Jürgen Stock, Interpol Secretary General, is the full-time official responsible for the day-to-day running of the organization. Interpol's General Secretariat headquarters will not comment further. So,
this happens all the time. It said that before. This happens all the time. Officials are kidnapped and no one knows where they go.
Yeah, but yeah. And maybe this has nothing to do with Interpol, but if you notice, Interpol is saying in their statement, Jürgen Stock, the Secretary General, is in full control of Interpol, not that guy. Like, why are you telling us that? You know, what does his position at Interpol have to do with his disappearance? You know,
right.
It's like if Donald Trump went missing and then Pence came forward and said, "Don't worry, everyone, I'm the one who makes decisions anyway." Like, wait, what? What? First of all, okay. we're talking about a missing person, and now you're telling us his job isn't. I don't know.
Right.
As president, Mr. Meng leads the executive committee, which provides the overall guidance and direction to Interpol. Mr. Meng's term is scheduled to run until 2020. Okay, so he does like the long-term stuff. Yeah, I guess. Before taking over at Interpol, Meng Hongwei was deputy minister in charge of public security in China. After his election, human rights groups expressed concern that the move could help China pursue political dissidents who have fled the country.
What move? What move are they talking about?
After his election?
After his election, they were...
Oh, when he was doing public security in China. Human rights groups hated him.
So like they're saying him being in office was helping political dissidents?
Human rights groups don't like him.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting.
Okay.
So, Meng Hongwei, elected as Interpol's president in November 2016, scheduled to serve until 2020, is a senior Communist Party official in China and has served as Chinese Vice Minister of Public Security. Has 40 years of experience in criminal justice and policing. But Mr. Meng said at the time that he was ready to do everything he could towards the cause of policing the world. Mr. Meng has 40 years of experience in criminal justice and policing in China, notably in the fields of drugs, counterterrorism, and border control, according to Interpol. So he's probably a really strict...
Right. He sounds like super strict.
Yeah, like he hates drugs, he hates terrorism and border control.
Right.
Or no. He controls borders. I don't know, man. Who cares, right? Interpol can issue a red notice, an international alert for a wanted person. So they can issue an alert for their president, their chief. And then, yeah, they'll get them back.
Right.
But it does not have the power to send officers into countries to arrest individuals, nor issue arrest warrants. Oh, so all it does is sit in its high chair and say, we want this guy, and then that's probably how international, yeah, it's like the middleman to international policing, you know? If I break a law in China right now, China's going to be like, hey, we want this guy. So Interpol's going to tell America, and America's going to be like, okay, China wants him.
Right.
You know? So what do you think about this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Dave. I think that I don't really know much about Interpol's problems and all the little things here. There's a deeper story that I obviously don't know or understand here, and this guy will probably never be found.
Yeah, I think that's what they said. Most of them never get found. So, what do I think? I think, yeah, who cares? They already have a leader at Interpol. They don't need him. So,
right.
So what's
they have Jurgen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no. What was his name?
Jurgen.
Is it? No, it's something Stock. Oh yeah, Jurgen Stock. Yeah, okay.
Jurgen.
Yeah, he's the one who does the work anyway.
Sounds like a fancy soup.
But that's it for the video. Leave a comment if you feel like it, and like the video, and all that stuff. And we'll see you in the next one.